first. Do you have a college degree?
I do have a college degree in
Mhm.
biotech, and I'm currently going through my biochemistry degree at university.
Game, art, and design.
I got a bachelor's degree in game art design as well.
I have a bachelor's degree in being a bachelor.
Dude, I just got a GED, man. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I have a degree in health, exercise, and fitness studies.
History. Bachelor's of Arts in History.
Bugs, I hate to be mean, but how does it feel to have a degree worthless as mine?
Damn.
Wow. Anyway,
knowledge.
I was asking everybody their college degrees because I wanted to have a midnight chat tech discussion about college degrees versus real world knowledge and how there's a discord between, you know, people that have degrees, they can get these job positions, but people with the work author, you know, they have the work, they've been probably doing this stuff for like good amount of years just on the internet, but they're not getting the acceptance of their peers or, you know, the experience. You just learn pretty much.
No, a college degree is kind of it's more than just it's a certification to show that other people have taught you these things and they have confidence in your ability. If you just learned everything from like YouTube and tutorial videos, then you know there's no guarantee that you're actually competent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a proof you know what you know.
Yeah.
Certification. So y'all don't think somebody with just the work experience, like say somebody's been working.
Oh no, that's different. Work experience is a lot different than just getting your lessons off of a YouTube channel or something. Because just like the college degree, they can vouch for your abilities as well.
Yeah, true.
But doesn't this depend on the situation, though, man? Like, you know, I'm pretty sure like a lot of people like Bugs and her thing and Ganja's like, you need college for that in a way. I mean, granted, you guys feel like it's not very useful or whatever, but you need that shit to get to the place you need to be. Me, I want to do editing, and I'm already doing it, and I had no fucking college experience at all.
There's no such thing as working your way up anymore. I mean, there's some jobs that you might be able to get away with experience and no education, but it's not like that anymore. They want that damn degree, and I'm sorry to say this, but bachelor degrees are the new high school diploma.
Like if they have a portfolio, somebody that has a portfolio but they do not have a degree to back them up, should they be able to compete with somebody that does have a degree and a portfolio?
It would depend on who's the better candidate. And you can't judge by on paper, well, this person has a degree, they don't, but they both have portfolios. Whose work is better is the question that needs to be asked. And that's not, they don't ask that question anymore. It pisses me off because with library science, I can't just go into it with just my bachelor's degree. I have to have a fucking master's degree. And it's one of the easiest fucking programs to get a damn master's in. It's hard to get into the program, but easy to graduate. And it's bullshit because it's something that can be done at a bachelor's level, but they made it into a master's degree program. And I can't be a librarian. I have all this experience in library science, but I will never be a librarian without that fucking master's degree. And that kind of pisses me off.
With me, I think it's like if you just build up and show like it's one of those things where you say, like Bug said earlier, your work shows yourself like how competent you are at what you do. So like if you're like doing stuff like, oh well, because for me, I have my own personal online training business where a lot of people just message me like, hey, can you message me for online training and stuff like that? And then I'll be like, okay, yeah, sure. Just like, what are your goals? What are your main like things you're trying to accomplish? And then like I just go, okay, here, we can help you out with that. And but if it's not like I'm going into a job saying, hey, I went to school this many years, studied this and that. I did the whole gym personal training thing, and if they want me to do it, I can. But I found that just like starting this thing online is giving me more business, and then along with my like YouTube stuff and Patreon, and then like my day job and all that other stuff, it just pays off. There's a few of my clients, so like I know what I'm doing. So it's one of those things like, okay, you pay me well, I'll get you where you want to be.
If I'm going the film route, you just do it. Get yourself a little credit card debt, buy yourself a camera, get yourself some halfway decent light.
Yeah.
And get it done and put it on YouTube and do it. You have to go to college. That's my opinion. I mean, someone said, hell yeah, go to college. That's what you should do. That's what you got to do. And in the long run, yeah, you're in a fuck ton of debt, but yeah, you have something that a lot of people don't have. So
yeah, you'll have a job that can pay the debt.
I think Corey said it best one time when someone asked him whether film school was worth it or not, and he said, you know, yeah, definitely have You should have your portfolio and stuff. But he did say go to college and at least get a degree in something, so that let's
Yeah,
be real
I mean,
here.
get
If
a-
the film thing doesn't work out, you fall back on your degree.
Yeah,
I always have a plan B.
Yeah, exactly. And probably the ideal thing is if you really want to get into film, and this is the smart thing to do in retrospect, get a business degree, do film on the side. Because
Yeah.
everyone who's doing film needs to know a little bit of business. Because if you don't know business, you're going to get fucked
Yeah,
left and
Yeah, true.
right and around the corner.
Eric, go ahead.
I think it's because it's measurable. It's kind of the way, you know how history classes usually divide by wars because they have a set start date and a set end date. I think degrees are kind of like, there's no ambiguity about it. You say, all right, do you have this or not? Yes. Do you have this or not? No. Okay, then I could put you into this slot right here. So it's basically a check mark box.
If you're in school, if you're in college, gotta have the internships. You gotta have them. You gotta do them.
Yes.
You have to. And the thing is, it's almost as bad because you have to have an internship and a fucking part-time job and go to school. It's fucking ridiculous, but you
Yeah.
gotta do it. And then if you're just not going to college, if you're just trying to apply and you don't have experience, you gotta take a low-level job, whatever that is. As if it's just a cheap-paying retail job, you gotta do it. For me, I stayed at a low-end retail job for 3 years. All that showed to fucking people who employed me afterwards was that I could stick with a job. That's very important. If you're bouncing around left and right after 6 months because someone treated me badly or I want to be paid more, it's not going to work out for you. You got to just stick it out sometimes if that's your only options. Or, like you said, someone was saying trade school. Go get a skill. Go learn to be a nursing assistant. Go learn to be a fucking welder. I mean, and once you go do that, then you have a skill you can market and you can put on your resume.
Exactly.
Once you do that, then you can start getting into engineering, learning more stuff on the job. At the end of the day, at a certain point with those jobs, you have to have a degree to take that next level. I was 17 years old when I was listening to them, and now I'm 25, gonna be turned 26, and I'm working for them, working for fucking one of the guys, and then talking to another guy, and being in a different city altogether, doing something I love for the first time in my life. I mean, I work fucking retail jobs and shit my entire life so far, and this by far is like the best thing ever.
Do whatever you want to do. If you want to do something, just go fucking do it. There's a way to do it.
Do it!
Just
Do it!
Just do it!
I could do heroin.